Greetings and welcome to EnergizeUtv. We have season 5, episode 51. So excited that you're. I'm Angel Marie, and I am your powerful, loving, intuitive. And if you've been thinking about how do I tap into that true energy and also unlock that highest authentic self, then you're in the right place, because today we're going to be talking about secrets to authenticity. Awaken your soul's true calling. Don't you want to come from that inside out? I know you're leaning in and you're in the perfect place. And every week we take from the Ignite book. And in the Ignite book is raise your energy in 30 seconds or less naturally so that you shine with more energy, joy, and abundance. So get your copy so you can come with us every week for a new topic. And so go ahead and breathe into this now. And kind of let's just feel that vibration, because this is Energize You. I'm known as the Energizer, but we also is known as the event energy conduit. And what I do is I help you with energy, and we're going to be talking about that. So let's just take that deep breath right now and about being that. Good job. Feel that. And we're going to do that diaphragmatic because it's important. So breathe in through your nose and the belly comes out, and then breathe out. There you go. Didn't that feel good? One more time. Beautiful. And you know what? I have a special guest for you today that I picked just for you. Her name is Christine Williamson, and she lives in Canada. And she is a women-centered coach, author, and a dear friend. And she's going to share with us her powerful insights and offer a supportive presence to elevate your authenticity, because that's the theme today, is authenticity. I can't wait to hear her golden nuggets of wisdom about how to be unique, how to really step into your authenticity. Now, these are writer-downers, so I'm going to give you a moment. And I'm a water pusher and that breath pusher, so go get that pencil, go get that water, and come on back, because she's going to be helping us to increase our love, our happiness, our abundance, and also to thrive, right? Business-wise and also personal. And you're going to love this one, because you're like leaning in, I know, is that studies have proven that we get brain fog. And all these new studies are coming out about meditation. Now, if you've always had that, I can't meditate, I get it, because I'm kind of the same way. So meditation comes in a lot of different forms, but it increases your brain function. It really does. And it activates your connection, your peace within you. So that's why I do a meditation, but it's an activation, visualization, calibrating your energy with this every show at the end, last 10 minutes. So don't you go fly, if you're on the replay, don't go flying flew to the end. If you want, and you can, but I really like you to stay here, because you're going to learn things like a crystal, your spirit animal, and also we're going to do a ceremony to clean your energy and clear your energy like never before, and you can keep using it. So you know what? Many people are feeling stuck and overwhelmed right now in their spirituality, in their what is happening. I get it. So go ahead and be kind and share this out with everybody. Share it to your sister and your mom, because we want to get them unstuck. And you know what? That's what I do, is help people for almost 30 years get unstuck and find those spiritual answers. So this is going to be a writer down. Are you ready? This for next segment is powerful, and it's about energy. And that everything is energy, isn't it? And it's really mainstreaming out there. Like, people are like, whoa, your thoughts, your emotions are forms of energy, and everything is perceived in the universe, and it's all interconnected through the energies. Now, Einstein said, and I quote, energy can never be dissolved. It can only be transformed. It can be changed, the form of it, but you can't ever get rid of it. And that's why people say, well, Angel, what exactly is that? Well, when you walk into a room and your stomach drops, that's your feeling energy. So, and also if you say, hey, Christine, how you feeling today? And she's like, I'm okay. But yet you can feel that there's something going on. That's feeling energy. And that's what I'm expert at, being a spiritual counselor for almost 30 years. And that's what I teach people, is quantum physics and understanding, not here, but really connecting to the experience of feeling your vibrational field. That's the important part. I know this is resonating with you because you're like, wow, this is right what I've been talking about. So you know what? You probably have seen this chart before. It's the emotional vibrational frequency chart. Now this chart, the numbers are relative, but yet we start down here in shame, guilt, apathy, greed, fear, trying too hard, coulda, shoulda, woulda, all these lower vibrations. And as we move up to that neutral. When it's just like you're like, oh, everything is good. And the acceptance. Now I'm always talking about accept yourself, accept yourself. And then as we move up to love, to joy, to grateful gratitude and peace and compassion, the enlightenment is the top one when you really come to that. But below that is that peace and compassion. So I really urge you, I almost kick you, I know, is to really understand how you can step into moving your energy, balancing your energy, managing your energy, and then changing the form of it. And that's basically what I'm doing in a session, in a VIP session that you have with me, either online or in person, to help you with your vibrational field, moving it. This is real. This can help you to move your energy. And then I always like to show, because some people go, well, I don't know about this energy thing. This is an aura photo. This is real. I have been taking aura photos for almost 30 years, and it shows you that you are a vibrational field. Now, this is quantum physics. I'm not talking about Reiki that I do and chakras and crystals and all that. I'm not talking about any of that. I'm really talking about how you really are emitting vibrational fields all the time, and how a lot of times things can come in and out and they don't belong to you. And they down you, and you might not be able to see what that feels like, really actually feels like. So I always like to show that. So let's just take a moment, because I keep talking about this. And I think it's important that we just take a moment and that we do some clearing before we continue, so that you can really connect to the energy of you and you can really get those insights. So let's take that 30 seconds. I want you to take that diaphragmatic breath that I gave you earlier, the diaphragm comes out. Close your mouth because you have nose hairs for a reason, and let's breathe in now. And I want you to imagine this clearing energy, this field, like this crystalline waters, maybe this waters, and it's what it's doing, and it's creating this and releasing any negative forces, anything around you, and it's dissolving all the patterns and the anger and the shame and blame and guilt and fear. And then feel this. I'm moving my hands and feel this energy. So keep in a rhythmic vibration of your breathing, and let's release. Remember, we're not removing, we're changing the form of it. We're balancing it, we're managing it, we're moving it. So let's do that. And some of it is manipulating it. It really is. So let's get rid of that. Take another breath. Take another big, deep breath and breathe that in, and come back to me. Come back. And do you feel, don't you feel that you can feel the movement of my hands? You can feel that. Fabulous. Now, I work with the shining wheel, which is a medicine wheel. Many of my students are like, yes. And what I do is I help you to connect to your spirit guides. Now you might say, what are spirit guides? Well, the spirit guides are really, they're those allies that we need to go deeper into the meditations. And those spirits, or that today that we're going to talk about, is the skunk. Now I picked the skunk on purpose because the medicine of the skunk shows up. And it is showing up for you right now. So I want you to take this in. And it's about being assertive and stand your ground as necessary. And don't let anyone be manipulative, or don't let them push you around. That is the skunk. So the skunk came to you to remind you of that today. Now you call upon the skunk, which I do. I call upon the skunk when I can kind of feel this low self-worth or self-esteem or self-respect. And I have a low with it, and I want to regain good feelings about myself, about yourself. So I want you to call upon the skunk when you're feeling like, oh, I don't know if I should really do that, and I'm not good enough. That's when you want to call upon the skunk. Now, it could be your power animal. Now, we have many. We have the wing, the fin, the crawlers, and the four-leggeds. And you have all of those, just like you have archangels and you have past loved ones and you have entity. There's many different labels to this. And I just wanted to give you this. So I want you to take a deep breath. And does this sound like you? Could be your power animal, okay? Could be. If when it comes to defending yourself, you readily show courage to confront without being aggressive. And when I call upon and then I ask, it's so beautiful because I show that courage, but also that kindness. So that's about the skunk, and I wanted you to have the energy of the skunk around you. So let's talk about a divine moment, because it's feeling like a divine moment right now. Take a deep breath. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of the secrets out of the 52 Secrets of Greater Success and Higher Self-Esteem out of the Shine On book. This was the first edition, the second edition. So let's just pick one. I can see my guest is waiting for me down there, and I'm going to have her give me a thumbs up. Yup, there it is, thumbs up. And it's meditation. Secret number 10, meditation. Here's the quote, and I quote myself. Yes, I do. Meditation is a practice to achieve peace and harmony in your life. And it really does. All the studies that they're coming out, it proves it. Spend more time in that. And, this is giving you what it is, like a definition, some stories, and then it also says what Shine, my beautiful Shy, she's forever. She's at the Rainbow Bridge, but she told us that Shine meditates daily to help her ground, relax, and process. And she does. All dogs do. Do they really sleep? I'm not sure about that. But they kind of do, but they kind of don't. So here's your action steps. So take a deep breath and let it out. Thank you for playing. Thank you. Breathe. Yeah. Be still. This is the action step. Be still and silent at the same time. If you know me, that's not an easy feat. Good. And focus and breathe rhythmically. Focus and rhythmically breathe. Start out with 2 minutes and increase daily to 20 minutes and breathe. Isn't that beautiful? Now, this is wonderful. It's just a real quick snapshot. You just pick one a day. Wonderful for your self-help library. So get yours today because it will really help you. And the Ignite book, because both of them together, they work together in tandem. So thank you for that. And you know what? Do you like crystals? As much as I love to teach crystals online and in person, I like it in person more because you can feel the difference of the crystals. So we're going to be talking about a crystal today, but right now we have to go to commercial message, and then we'll be right after this.
Traditional business cards are often lost or forgotten. This can lead to missed opportunities and wasted time and money. Java Logics offers a unique solution. Eco-friendly paperless business cards that are easy to update and share. With our QR code, you can share your card with anyone, anytime, anywhere. It's the easiest way to share your details. Interested in getting one? Click on Get Offer and get your own digital business card today.
If you don't have your digital business card, this is the way it's going, guys. Please, ladies and gentlemen, please, light workers, get a digital business card because it's all going to QR codes. And this is the robust. And you can either click it right there or even go and tell him that I sent you and you'll get the angel discount. Because I love you that much. Just take a picture of that. You got it, because it is powerful. And people are just not doing that anymore, are they? They're just not. Okay, enough of that. And I want to say thank you. Thank you for tuning in today. Go ahead and share it. Smash the button on that YouTube, because I'm always doing YouTube shorts about little things that I think about. Just do this one thing to have more energy or whatever it is. So go ahead and smash that. Thank you so much for sharing it. I appreciate you. So let's talk about the hello light. The low light. Now, the low light is a powerful crystal. One of my favorite ones. I couldn't find it though, but it's one of my favorite ones. It's called the Viking Compass Awaken Inner Vision. Viking's Compass awakens inner vision. That's what it's called. And it is to help to connect to your higher self. It's easier to align to your true path. So that's why I picked it today for the authenticity one. And it also helps to assist in self reflection and understanding, allowing you to see your authentic self more clearly. And that's so helpful. It also helps with the third eye, activating it, and opens the inner vision. And we're going to talk about that at the end when we talk about the calibration of the meditation. It's really opening that third eye. So we're going to be bringing this crystal on. It also helps you to perceive actions and helps you to hone in. It helps you to remove blockages. Yeah, because we all have those limiting beliefs, that belief system that gets in our way. So that helps. And it also helps with the false perceptions. There's so many false ones. And I see you, my dear friend, and I love you so much. And I don't want you to beat yourself up anymore because I care about you. So stop with those other things. And those, it promotes that truth of the self-expression, because you are expression. You are. And on a physical, to help you, it is the detoxer. It also helps with migraines, and it also helps with stress and tension. Most of the crystals all do, because it helps you to ground. So, this beautiful stone, how does it really help in authenticity? This energy is deeply connected to the self-knowledge and truth by clearing the mind and helping you to see through the illusions. There's so many illusions in life. And it encourages you to live in alignment with your true self. Now remember, all crystals must be cleansed except for the citrine. But they all must be cleansed and cleared. And if you are thinking, I don't know how to do any of that, I wonder how to do that, I have a spiritual cookbook that has 18 different sessions for over 30 years. I've been doing this. And in this session number 5, that's the one I talk about the crystals. You can learn also in session number 18 is about the power animals. So get that cookbook, go to my website and get that. And you can see all the sessions, and it will really, really help you. So it is time. It's almost time to bring Christine on. And I just want you to know that she is amazing. She is awesome. But also I want you to step into the knowing that there's been studies that has found that people are more content. They are more content, are more satisfied and engaged in their work, and live an average, get this one, write her down, or oh my gosh, drum roll, 7 years longer when they are in alignment with their purpose. Not only their purpose, their commitment, but then also who they are, their uniqueness. They live 7 years longer. This is a study that came out. This is huge. So are you really stepping into your authentic self? Or are you still living for everyone else that's telling you what to do? I hope not, because you're my good friend, and I don't want my good friend to be told what to do and not live their authentic, unique. I like to say I am very unique. There is certain I am a very unique person, and to hang out with me, it's challenging, and I know that sometimes. That's who I am, and it's not but that. It is and that is who I am. So I want you to say right now, I am that I am. Say it right now. I am that I am. Because that's a powerful statement. And feel that energy. And we're going to get so many more great insights. And again, I want to say thank you, because you've come through. And if it wasn't for you, I'm almost to my 6th season, almost more than 50,000 views a month. That's because of you. So thank you. And 2.1 million minutes viewed a month. That's because of you. So thank you so much. So let's bring Christina on. Let's bring her on, because it is time for her to tell us how to be more authentic, connect more. And she is an amazing bestseller, author, transformational life coach. So let's bring her on right now. There we go. Hello. Let's get rid of that one. Here we go. Welcome to EnergizeUtv, Christine. Please.
Thank you.
You are so welcome. And please tell us, I know how beautiful you are and wonderful you are. We're going to talk all about that. But go ahead and tell a little bit about you. Just a short brief, where you are at, what And how are you? Go ahead.
Well, first off, just thank you so much. And listening to what you were saying, I feel it. I felt the breath work, I felt the excitement, I felt the energy. Authenticity is something that I love. And speaking of authentic, I am working really hard at looking at all of you in the camera. And I also love Angel's energy. And so I keep also looking at her because she's amazing. So forgive me for that as I learn how to look at you in the camera as well as looking at Angel. So with that, authenticity is something that means
Okay, I'm
everything
gonna
to
stop
me.
you right there, and thank you so much for introducing. She's out of Canada. She's got a couple kids. She's married. Do you have any dogs?
No dogs, no cats,
Oh,
just two kids, my husband.
beautiful, beautiful. What do you do for fun before we start?
That is a really good question. I don't have a whole lot of fun other than I love to connect with people. And so that is what I do for fun is build relationships and be with people.
Beautiful, beautiful. So let's just go ahead and let's go to the first question that I have for you. And
Yeah.
my first question is what what is being authentic? What is your definition of being authentic? If someone said, I'm authentic, and you say, no, you're not,
Yeah.
well, how would you say you are being authentic? And that's a good question for everyone. How and
It
what is
is.
your definition of it?
So for me, the definition of being authentic is being able to be who you are in the moment and the courage to be vulnerable. And sometimes life can be really hard and beautiful at the same time. So for me, being authentic is embracing both of that, your imperfections and your amazingness.
So that's fabulous. Great. So how do you navigate the balance between, embrace all of those things, or people say flaws. I don't like flaws. It
No.
just is. And then
Yes.
also to you're striving to be more in that personal growth. How do you navigate between the two? And get ready, she's gonna drop a bomb. Get ready.
Great question. For me, being able to navigate it, it is actually just allowing yourself to be whatever it is in that moment. Vulnerable, courageous, brave, sad, disappointed, all of that. It is just you. It is you being you. And when you said, be you, boo, exactly. To me, that is authenticity.
And really, and what she's saying, viewers, too, is it's the emotion of it and being okay with the emotion. Now, the thing is there's so many situations that are challenging, and we don't always trust the voice or our intuition. How would you tell someone to be able, in that heightened state, to be able to step in to that uniqueness? I like calling it uniqueness.
I love that. So for me, when you're stepping into that, it really is about practice. And, sometimes people are like, oh, practice makes perfect. Yes. And also, sometimes if you listen to practice, it's messy, it's uncomfortable. Sometimes it sounds awful. If you've ever had kids practicing the recorder, for example, hello, earplugs. You know what I'm saying? So, that to me is how you practice authenticity. Sometimes it is going to appear awkward, it's going to appear hard and challenging, and that is part of the beauty of authenticity.
Ooh, to really take that in, because being in that practice, I like to say we are just practicing in this life, and that's all we're
Yeah.
doing. And everybody is just showing up, practicing what we're doing, and then we adjust, and then we say, "Oh, that didn't work." And when we really look at life like that, it's easier on us to see that. And that when we start something and we practice it, what we're doing is we're creating a habit. And when we create that habit, what we're really creating is a energy vibrational field that keeps us in this loop, that keeps us in that practice, which is good because it chances when something happens, what happens? We click into that field of vibration. Quantum physics, everything is. So beautiful way to put that. Thank you so much for that. It was like spot on. So, also researchers show that, and they suggest that one's true self leads to a greater sense of meaning in life, a core aspect of authenticity. Do you want to kind of expand on that? That the greater sense of meaning in life. Wow.
Yeah. For me, our youngest is a multi diagnosed special needs child. And she's an adult now, and yet she will always be a young child. And so for me as the mom, how do I navigate being what she needs me to be and also living what my purpose is outside of being her mom?
Mhm.
And so putting the me back in mummy was something that I really needed to learn about authenticity. And so again, that practice, that organicness of it, that willingness to raise my vibration for that is what brought us deeper meaning to my life and the impact that I can have for other moms that are facing some of the same challenges.
Beautiful. Yes. Yes. It's putting more of the how do I feel?
Exactly. Yes.
How do I feel? How do I feel? Because what we do is we start to keep doing and doing and doing, and what happens is do we even like doing that? We've been doing it for years, but is that really who I am?
Yeah.
Right? And that's what I'm saying to you, viewers and listeners, please. And I love this that we're both in the same book together. We're in the same book together. It came out probably about 6 months ago, or maybe 4 months ago. But I love how you put this. We are all unique.
Yeah.
And each of us have our own experience on the path to healing. Please expand a little bit more on that in your whole chapter. Not to go into all of it, but oh my gosh. I mean, thank you for what you shared in The Soul of the Diamond, because this book with 20 other authors was so impactful for so many people. And we want to shout out to Sinead out of South Africa. Thank you.
Absolutely. So my chapter was all about going deeper into that part of me inside that had been long lost and forgotten. And when I was able to go in and meet her, seeing the beautiful authenticness of that moment and realizing that all of us can have a different journey to that, and the power of that, the sharing in that, the community in that, the connection of that is what raises the vibration of authenticity around the world. And so for me, embracing that uniqueness for myself creates that opening for other people to also have their own unique journey into coming into who they are meant to be.
Beautiful. Yeah, beautiful. That's writer downers. Beautiful. And thank you, everybody. You got your chat fingers on. You're chatting. I really appreciate you out there. And what I wanted to know, too, is being specific is, what do you think about using creative visualization to help live your authentic life? What does that look like for the viewers and the listeners to give them something, an actionable item? How does that look? What do you mean by that?
Well, for me, in being that creativeness, when I looked at what I used to think creative meant was that you could sculpt something or paint something or whatever, like to be an artist. What I have learned for myself is that um, that painting in my mind, the going into that visualization, was something that then could be whatever I needed it to be in that moment. I love water and any water theme. So a lot of the visualizations that I have to do with water. It has to do with waves. It has to do with like how I named my business Beacon of Hope, the lighthouse. And so there's all sorts of different ways for me that when you can paint that visualization, it's unique to you and what you're needing in your life right at that moment.
Beautiful. So the visualization is a personal thing for
Yeah,
you to do, viewers, listeners,
absolutely.
to come to a place where you can get into that And it's the same as this other this quote I really like, and or excuse me, this quote I really liked because it kind of put everything together, and it's from Jonathan Gusson, and he says there are three primary components of living an authentic, purpose-driven life: waking up. Come on, we gotta laugh because you have to wake up and go, wait, I'm just not going to work, coming home, watching TV, or going out to the bar, or out to breakfast, or out to dinner, or what. It's to wake up to who you are, growing up, right? Growing up, because sometimes I say, "What? I'm adulting. I don't want to adult. Do I really need to adult now? I really want to do that." And then showing up. That can you kind of go into what this all waking up, growing up, showing up, what that quote means to you?
Oh my goodness. First of all, I love the idea of waking up to yourself, because it can actually mean even just waking up in the morning. How many of us, when you wake up and you're like, I don't want to wake up today, right? And so there's that, and then there's also the part that you're continually waking up to different parts of you, to question those assumptions, to question those conditionings, and be like, is that really aligning with who I am? Completely brilliant. I love that. And then the idea of growing up and taking that self leadership and personal responsibility for how you're showing up is amazing. And then the last one was show up. Yeah,
Showing up.
showing up. And again, showing up, this is who I am. And do I want to change that? Do I want to show a different part of myself? Do I want to express something differently, and how can I make a bigger impact? What a great short way to remember how, a way to be authentic. Amazing.
Beautiful. Yeah. I really believe too that the showing up, and I want you to think about this, viewers, as you're leaning into this conversation, is to think about, how do you show up? And because there's many different ways I can show up. I can wear a dress and show up. I can wear a tie and I can show up. Okay, the way that we dress is also authentic to you. Yes, but you can also show up and be in a very anger, or like you're in this, like you're thinking about everything, and it comes across maybe that vibration of anger, or you show up as, hey, you're so excited. What is authentic with you? How are you showing up? Just wanted to take a moment and think about that, because it's a purpose driven life. And are we always purpose driven? I say most of us are not. I mean, sometimes when I see someone with their pajamas on and their slippers on, I don't judge that. But then it's like, are they really? How are they really showing up for themselves? Their hair's all rain. I'm not judging, but is that their authentic self, or are they depressed? This is a whole nother conversation, right? And how they're showing up, but no judgment whatsoever, because again, it's what you wear. You wear whatever you do, you boo, right? So I like this from Renee Brown, or Brene Brown.
Brene Brown, yes.
I like this one, and she says, to be authentic, we must cultivate the courage to be imperfect and vulnerable. Her biggest thing is vulnerability. I mean, it is. I mean, I love all of her teaching. I watch everything. So
yeah, me too.
Go ahead and let's expand so that the viewers and listeners look at your life. And that's what we're here to do in EnergizeUtv, is to help you.
Part of what I think is an important part of vulnerability is knowing who you can show different sides to yourself to. And understanding that being authentic doesn't mean allowing everybody and anything to see you all the time. Because there's different ways to show up authentically, and vulnerability can look differently depending on who you're with, who you're serving, what you're doing, where you're going. And that's what I take from Brene Brown saying that, the courage to show up vulnerably, because it can look very different in different places. And it's more you continuing to stay aligned with who you are in that moment. And that can change. It's a whole organic thing. And so for me, that is how I've interpreted it. And coming from a background of being very conditioned to be one way and questioning that, it's not that that one way is wrong. It's just not necessarily the way that I am meant to be. And both are okay. And the courage to question that, the courage to ask different things, the courage to show up differently, that's where the authenticity for me comes through.
Beautiful. Yes. And that also, that authenticity is also to be okay and accept when you're being imperfect or messy, like I like to say. I was talking to a client yesterday and some, it was the full moon, it's the solar eclipse. We're getting ready for the winter solstice. We've got solar flares going crazy out there. NASA even says it. We got a lot of vibrational fields when you're attuned, awake. When you're awake, you feel it. You're not downing and just, you're just in life. You're actually awake. And what I told him, hey, it's okay to be imperfect, but it's okay to be messy. You called into work and all you want to do is cry and you're trying to get yourself out of that and you keep fighting. Why?
Yeah.
It's okay to be messy.
It is.
And most people, and tell me if it's true to you, and I'm talking right to you, the viewers, is think about it. How many times you're messy and you're trying to get it together? Why? Because the people around you maybe don't see you, then it's okay to be messy? I understand that. I understand because everybody thinks, oh, Angel, ah. I get messy. I get messy. I get messy. So I just wanted to say that because that's part of that vulnerability. But then you started a practice you named integrating bravery for authentic vulnerability.
Yeah.
I really like that. You want to expand a little bit on that.
Yeah, I would. For me, the integrating bravery meant some very small steps. And sometimes those very small steps feel like I am conquering Mount Everest in that moment. And so being allowed to do that, one of the things that I learned was that, like, I had some huge mental health challenges and burnout and breakdown. And something else that I needed to learn with the integrating bravery is that it was actually okay to be okay. And it was okay to feel love and to feel safety as much as it was okay to feel messy and imperfect. So the small steps of that integrating bravery for me was really aligning with where I am in that moment and showing up in that moment, whether I was not okay or I was okay. And both were okay, challenging to navigate and okay to figure out. And so for me, that's what it meant.
That's beautiful, and really taking that in because being that you're a women-centered coach and you coach many, many, it comes up all the time. It doesn't matter. I'm always over
Yeah.
30 years of counseling people, and it always comes up about being authentic, and they feel like that ambassador syndrome. What is it called? Anyway, that
I know.
syndrome.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And it's so powerful when we really step in and say, wait, I'm giving you my knowledge. I'm giving you my wisdom. I'm giving you information. What you're doing, where you go with it is great. And there's always going to be Google. There's always now, chat,
Yeah.
right? IA or AI.
Oh
So,
yeah, yeah, chat, GPT.
yeah, so
There's lots of them. So
So I just, this has just been a wonderful conversation about how you really can step into your authenticity of really some great golden nuggets, writer downers. So, right now I'd like to know, I know that you love giving away free gifts. So you have a free gift for us. And what is that today?
yeah, so it's the 5 minutes to overcome overwhelm, and it was something that I had designed with my therapist back 7 years ago when I was rebuilding from an extreme burnout. And it really is 5 steps, and it's about being authentic, where you are right in the moment, and how to get you back to where you're feeling more empowered and in control of where you are right then and what your next step is. And so, yes, absolutely, go and check it out. It is something that I actually use regularly still, and it's something that I work with my daughter as well in helping her to breathe into where she's at and where she's wanting to go.
It's beautiful. Thank you so much for being here today. And you had some wonderful golden nuggets and helping people to really step into and know where they're coming from and wanting to change. So you know that I love pattern interrupts. I love music, and it helps you to be that authentic and to connect. So thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much, Angel. I am just honored to be here with you.
Beautiful. Why isn't it playing? Okay, there we go. Playing some, we're going to play my song. There we go. Cool, there you go. And let's move this a bit. Move that energy. Beautiful, thank you for being here. I love you. Listen to the words.
You got ambition, fire and soul. Look within your heart, let your spirit flow. Ask for what you want, show them what you got. Take it to the top, don't you ever stop. Shine.
Thank you for being here.
Raise your vibration, shine. Looking for the answers, seeking you will find. Open up your heart, leave it all behind. Smile and laugh, always give back. Glowing like a star, show them who you are. Shine, shine, shine on. Raise your vibration, shine.
Beautiful,
beautiful. Shine on.
You're the amazing one. You know who you are. So shine your bright light always. And let's just take a deep breath right now. Because we're going to get ready for that visualization, that activation, that calibrates your vibrational field to help you to step into your uniqueness and your power. Let's take a deep breath. There you go. Thank you for investing in your time and yourself to come to a place of this meditation with me, Angel Marie Monticelli, which is your angel of hope, to help you to calibrate your vibrational field. And as you take another deep breath in, hearing my words and relaxing now in through your nose. You have nose hairs for a reason. So let's breathe in through your nose one more time and breathe out. And I would like you to close your outer eyes and open your inner eye. And as you open your inner eye, you're going to feel this vibration and feel how the energy and how this, imagine this energy coming through. And with what's clearing and cleansing any and all energies that no longer serve you, and clear them out and clear them out. Clear this frequency out. There you go. And as it is cleared, as now you coming to the oneness of feeling that you are safe, secure, and protected. Having your eyes closed, safe, secure, breathe and protected here, knowing that you are that energy, you are that beauty, and in that, feel that wellness, feel that beautiful way that your body, your physical body is starting to relax. And as you start to relax, you can feel the gentle waves of the healing coming through. And we ask with grace, ease, and glory, grace, ease, and glory, feel my words, that you are connected. You're feeling this energy, feeling the frequency of this love and light and clarity. Focus the awakened spirit within you as we step into, and we're going to take that light, that and that crystal that helps us to go deeper. feel my words now. Feel my words as you hear me. As you close your eyes, your outer eyes, and feel this empowerment, feel this inner strength, this self-esteem coming in, this self-realization. And as you breathe in that peace and compassion, I'm going to start to also breathe in that grateful gratitude. And as we're in this place of grateful gratitude, in your mind's eye, you might be seeing some different colors or flashes. Or maybe you have your spirit animal with you, and you can feel that beautiful spirit animal, and you have your crystals with you that make you and help you to breathe in that wellness, that muscle strength, that fitness, that strong endurance, that resilience. Breathe it in now as that's starting to calibrate, connect to, and as you start to breathe in with abundance and breathe in with that growth of success, that breathe in the beauty of your enlightenment and awakeness. Hear my words as your consciousness is being more connected in alignment with the calibrating to your higher self. Feel this development, feel this self-discovery. And as you feel my words and you can feel this energy, you're breathing into the divine connection. Take a moment and feel this waves of energy. And as the waves of energy are coming in, you can see the color. It's a crystalline green color. And then this crystalline green color, as it's coming through, feel the vibration. It's igniting your authenticity. It's igniting who you really are in your soul, in your heart. And feel this now, this authenticity that feels you. And you say, yes, that is how I want to show up. That's how I want to wake up. And really breathe into that field of how you're waking up and you're growing up. Every day we're practicing this. Feel this energy. And as you feel this, as you are breathing in this connection to your source and how it increases your intuition, your inner knowing, your inner guidance, breathe with me with this wisdom, this clear audience, clearness, and it's the intuitive awareness. Bring in that psychic, that intuitive sense, understanding as you breathe in to your intuitive intelligence, that innate within you, that is that subconscious, super conscious. Be in that awareness. Feel how all of your energies, your frequency is starting to breathe in and awaken the sub and super conscious of the awareness, of the knowingness, of your great communication, of all of humanity, to all your relationships, to really feel my words, the beauty and the wonderful collaboration that you have with people, places, things, and how you step into that beauty of the patience, the gratitude, the peace and the compassion. Feel my words and how that beautiful way that honesty comes through you, the growth of all of who you are, and also the beauty of the teamwork around you, those people around you that share your values, that help you to be your authentic self. Breathe one more time, keep your breath, feel my words as you feel this celebration is happening, this cheerfulness, this delightful energy and excitement with the enthusiasm that gives you that playfulness, that helps you to unconditionally accept that you are the beauty. Feel my words as you see this crystalline green waters coming through and releasing and letting go what doesn't serve, and really breathing into your enlightenment, your awaken, your inner peace, your conscious, your connection to alignment to that higher self. Breathing into the divine connection, your divine union, to that divine appointment that you have with your higher self that helps you to get through, and accepting your harmony, your peace of that mind. Know it as it is, breathing in that joy. Thank you to this crystalline, beautiful waters that's helping to feel that passion, that rhythm of the grace, ease, and glory, and the speed of the vibrational field of oneness. Beautiful. Feel this. Take another deep breath. Feel this as we breathe in that beautiful adventure of life that helps us connect to our authenticity. Beautiful, beautiful. And in this, with the gentle waves of healing, with rejuvenation as it's washing over you, imagine the limitless abundance, the limitless how you show up and how things come to you with grace, ease, and glory. Another breath. Thank you. And start saying thank you. I so appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And let it integrate. And then we're going to put it in a place where it anchors, it seals, and it is right now locked in, and it is transmuting anything as we integrate it, we activate it, we implement it, and it is locked and sealed now. And it is done. It is done. Take another breath. Beautiful. It is done. And now start to come back. Beautiful. I'm Angel Marie Monticelli. I'm so happy that you invested this time in you. Come back anytime to this. Breathe. There you go. And remember to do what? Change your mindset, ignite your energy, and to shine on. Thank you. How you feel? Didn't that feel good? It does, doesn't it? That totally activated, and you totally had that visualization. So beautiful, beautiful. And you know what? I love giving you free gifts. So, you know, I want to give you a free gift. And that free gift, go ahead and take that picture. I want to chat with you. I want to get to know you because you're here and, you know, you stayed with me. So I want to get to know you. So go ahead and get on my calendar. Let's chat, Aruno. And then also take a shot of this. I have a membership for Tai Chi that I'd love to share with you. If you're here in the Phoenix area, I have an empowerment hour. I have Tai Chi live. I have meditation live. It's called Super Saturday. So get on that and go to the upcoming events and find out and come visit me. I want you to come visit me. And then there's my song. Yeah, a lot of people go like, I love your song. Well, there's my song right there if you want to listen to it and grab it. And there's the Ignite book. So you can come with us every week and travel with us. And again, I want to say thank you to you. I mean, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here. And my sole commitment is to reach millions, serve millions, awaken millions, and then also make millions and give away millions too. And all of that because why? Because I can, and I'm doing it because of you. So thank you again for being here. And I'm here every Thursday at 11 o'clock Pacific time. So we're all over Roku and everywhere. So come and find me. And next week, we're going to be having the beautiful Carmel's going to be on. She's out of New York, and she's going to be talking about nutrition and how to have and feel that energy. So I love you, and thank you so much. And remember to do what? Yes, remember to do what? Contact me. Reach out and get help and love who you are because I do. So remember to do what? Change your mindset. Ignite your energy and shine on because that's the action and you got this. And until I get to see you next time, I love you and you are amazing and we'll see you next week.